I'm definitely gonna swap this out for something a bit less strainy on the eyes. I like it, it's just flashy, the background I mean. I'm almost about, I just gotta finish some other stuff. Hang on, I'm having music trouble again. Hello. Does this sound okay? I got no idea. Let me turn it down a little bit. That's a bit more like it, I think. I'll keep checking in on it. Actually, hang on. Didn't I set that to 10? Did I not? I think I found the one song that I didn't reduce by a few decibels, but that's fine, we'll just play it out as it is. Hi. I want to give a bit of backstory to this before I start proper, and no, it's not because I'm trying to spitball for time. I have problems with motivation. So I thought to myself, well, you've been wanting to do something like this for a while. So I thought to myself, hey, why not stream working on my project? I'm gonna... because that would be two birds with one stone. Because I've always wanted to kind of do more streams, and I want to work on a hammer. So... yeah, I don't think I'm going to be going for that long, but I am very much... I gotta pull... I want to, like, try my hardest to focus, so I gotta pull the stream up on my phone if I want to actually see what people are saying, so just give me a minute. There we go. Let me get this working. Buddha hammer. Really, I should have had this open already. But it's fine. I can. Hindsight is 20/20, is it not? Right. Switch over to hammer. I think if can I full screen this? No. Give me a minute. That should do it, I think. I'll keep my eye on that. It can be a bit weird. Welcome to a map that I've been working on for not long, relatively speaking. Originally, this map started out as a small test for me to learn how to import custom sprites and stuff. But as it kept going, I just wanted to start making like more and more out of it. And at first I didn't really have an idea as to how I wanted it to go. Sorry, I'm gonna burp. No, let's still... Sorry, give me a minute. Just noticed on stream there's still the, I think at the bottom. I don't know if I can really fix that, so I don't want to stretch it. I will turn off the thing. It's not ideal, but I'll just keep doing that for now. If I can't get rid of it, then that's just the way it is. What was I saying? I didn't really have an idea for what I wanted this map to be originally. I just kind of wanted to do whatever. And I started thinking of some in-jokes that I had amongst friends. I just started working on that, so I kind of have an idea as to what we're doing right now. I think one of the biggest inspirations for this map in particular was Hikikomori Mall by Ethosaur. Very good map, very good map. He's a very talented map maker. I am nowhere near on his level, but, you know, maybe one day. This idea I had, I made Source Cute hot dogs on a conveyor belt. And I have an idea for them that I've been meaning to test out for a while, but I just haven't had the chance to get back on Hammer. I wanted to get this started, get this kind of thing rolling as well, which is why I think it's a good enough excuse. But I think once I get into the swing of things, I will just, you know. Yeah, okay. How are we doing tonight on this fine... You know, I didn't actually think to check what time it is over in, like, America. I always say to my friends, one of my pet peeves when I'm trying to watch streamers... Where did that go? Where's... Oh. I always say to my friends, one of my pet peeves is, yeah, it's the hot dog. Yeah, I wonder who this room was made for. No, I always say one of my pet peeves when I want to watch streamers is because a lot of the people I want to watch are over in like the far west of the globe, like the Americas, and of course they have a very different time zone to us. So I just yeah, I can. Very different times into us, so I just... What did I just do? Hello? I didn't know you could... Okay, well, I definitely don't need that. But I'll keep that in mind if I ever have to... I don't know, whatever. But also, because their time zones are always different, I never get the chance to actually catch a lot of streams. And I feel like this is the inverse, where it's like, I'm in the UK, and people aren't gonna get the chance to catch this, because, I don't know, 7 PM is like... See, 7 PM is like midday over there, I'm pretty sure. Or like early afternoon. That hot dog 4? Yeah. The idea I have going here is that it is supposed to be a conveyor belt. I'm going through through a kitchen sort of thing. If you remember you remember that episode of SpongeBob? That very blatantly anti-cap episode of SpongeBob where that, like, corporation takes over, the Krusty Krab, and they're shitting out like Krabby Patties from like the machine. It's kind of like that, except we actually make these with love. Right. And there's gonna be something that goes here. It's gonna fall through like a hole in the floor, and that's how my now it's gonna be my way of masking getting them back up as well. But no, how have we been doing on this fine I want to say spring night. I actually don't know if we've just moved into BST over here, so I don't know if we're in summer legit now or if it's like just oh hey, good to see you. You caught me doing some hot dog magic. Very esoteric form of magic. Do not replicate. Do not replicate. Shut up. What is that? Be that.
I know who you are, don't worry.
I know my friends. I know everything about my friends. I love them so much. Let me think. If I go from there... Okay. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Well, no, it's good that you dropped by. Always nice when a friend can come and say hi. We only just really... We've only been going for like 10, 20 minutes. First 10 was pre-stream. Because I was still trying to figure audio out and I was scrambling to make like live now posts. There we go. Wait, hang on. I need to make sure that fits right. Come here. Can't drag him. Why can't I drag him when I just grab his hands like that? Right. One of the funnier parts about doing this has been the fact that I did turn it up. I'll turn the music down just a tiny bit. There we go. But because I've been working to make sure, like, because before I started doing this, everything was like really out of scale. Everything was like too I want to say too big. But yeah, no, I just started putting like random sniper ragdolls around the map to make sure that I'm getting the scales right and stuff. And it helps, but it's also just really funny because now there's like 50 Australians around. I would like to give a big shout out to the I would like to give a big shout out to Australians for helping realize my map. It's not fucking... 32 is a bit too... That's bad. You're seeing me flop like a fish in real time because I haven't actually been on Hammer for a very hot minute. Don't worry about it. Australians for scale, you're damn right. One day, when I get famous, super duper famous, and I become a real VTuber or whatever, when I have credits at the end, I will say, and thank you to the Australian community for standing here in this big void for 30,000 years. It's not 30,000 years, but it feels like 30,000 when you're stuck in the digital plane. I would assume. And it sucks. But, you know, we love the Australian community. So let me just need a second to think. Okay, I understand. But I think what I want is, like, across this, there's gonna be... I would like to make 4 different places. And they will just kinda... Like, you... Fuck, I can't think of anything, a better explanation than this, but like, you know the maintenance tunnels? Actually, no, yeah, I can just say maintenance tunnels. There are maintenance tunnels going under everything. Kinda what ties everything together, at least I hope that will be the case. I have to acknowledge, this is a grand ambition. For someone who has never actually made like a full-fledged map before. And I do think to myself, yeah, maybe I should have started small. And then I think about what I just said, and I kick myself. Yeah. Don't follow in my shoes. Be wise about what you want to do. I enjoy pushing the water. That's not a phrase. You know, one of my real resolutions should have been to like learn actual like English phrases. I'm so bad at talking, you have no idea. I push the boat out. That's what I meant to say. I push the boat out a lot with what I do. I kind of jump into the deep end, and I really shouldn't, because a lot of the time, if I don't succeed immediately, in my head I'm just like, why am I not perfect at this right away? I'm going to... Shut up! Yeah, I like pushing water. I like pulling it as well. We all played with water when we were kids, right? Shout out to water. I drink that shit. No, I don't. No, when you're a kid, when I go to work, one of my favorite things is when it's time to like mop the floor and someone comes down with a big bucket of hot soapy water, because it smells so fucking nice. And I like to think that is vestigial. I like to think that's left over from when I was a child playing in the sink at school. But no. I like water a lot. Maybe I will actually try and go to like a beach this summer. I live next to a beach, but it's okay. I don't know, for anyone here who doesn't live next to a beach, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not glamorous. It's really, unless you're living like near to the equator, it's really not that pretty. Unless you're a... Hang on. Sorry, I was gonna burp. It's not like sunny every day, unsurprisingly. At least when you live in the UK, it's not. But if you're like me and you like the horrible, awful, disgusting, not disgusting, just ugly in general kind of look at the beach on a overcast day, well, you know, there's beauty everywhere. There's beauty everywhere. Maybe not the beauty you want, though. And that's fine, we all have taste. I know what I'm talking about. I sound like a shittier Bob Ross. Fuck, you know what? That would be a good stream, actually. Bob Ross playing along. I've seen a good few people talking about like following along with like Bob Ross paintings, like tutorials, and they're actually they come out really good. Like these are people who like don't paint, but it's just, I don't know. He had a very good way of explaining things that I lack. See you later, Senna. I'm glad you came by. People want to continue to use it. Yeah, it's true. They suck up all the water and use it for the golf courses. The Legend of, oh hell, what was his name? Hang on. I'm looking this up. Guy who drinks the ocean. It's better not come up with the gif of Badlands. That's the... Myth! Myth of the guy who drinks the ocean. It's just coming up with Badlands chugs. Hang on. I know I'm getting distracted, but... Myth of the guy trying to drink the ocean. Tantalus. No, that's not fucking Tantalus. Am I going crazy? Okay, it was Thor, apparently. That's crazy. I thought it was like Odysseus or something. Or Theseus, or... I thought it was Greek at any rate. Is it bad if I've already forgotten what I was talking about? But it was something to do with how it relates to the guy who tried to drink the ocean and just... You know... You can't drink the ocean. Don't drink the ocean, it's not good for you. Oh, that was it. It's I was gonna make a joke about how, like, you try and drink, like, American Thor tries to drink, like, from the horn, but it's actually just connected to a golf course, so there's no water. Which, now that I say that out loud, that's stupid. It makes no sense. Yeah, okay. I don't think I have, actually, I don't think I need one. I can remember how to make a circle. You're gonna see me pausing a lot. Because I forget how to do things. Like I said, it's been a while. I'm not expecting myself to do anything amazing this stream. What have I done? How did I... There we go. Okay. It's all coming back to me now. I think. Actually, I will say, trying to use the vertices tool in this program is there's a lot of things I would rather do. I have a lot of for some reason it's very easily frustratable. Like it can't really. You'll make a shape and then like this, for example, all of a sudden it's just like, I don't know what to do. Oh. Yeah, it's not great. We don't need to make a perfect circle. That'll do though. I just need to make like a hole. Not like an actual hole, just like a black hole in the floor so it looks like shit's falling through. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. I don't think I can do it particularly good without making it Z-Fight, so I ain't gonna touch it. I might touch it. I'll figure something out while I'm doing that. Okay, sweet. No, I want to deal with it. What am I thinking? So this is like the third time that I have like I was about to ask how people are doing, but then like immediately I jumped into a segue about something completely different. But like, how are we? But I'll actually listen this time, I promise. How are we all doing tonight? Oh wait. Door. Auric Warlock, hi! Hi! Let's start for another hot. Don't worry about it. Like, we're gonna be going for like a good few hours here. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out why that thing. I have the stream up on my phone so that I can actually follow along. But the problem with that, of course, is phones are slow and they suck. I've been thinking of looking for an alternative. I know a lot of people are going like tech minimalist recently. I thought maybe I would follow suit. I think like maybe I sometimes think about getting like an old MP3 player or something. I see a lot of stuff people can do with those. Yeah, that's better. Is it? So I'm using my head. Oh, it's after surgery. Well, I hope you're feeling better after I hope you're feeling better soon. Like that does suck. I am doing good. Yes, thank you. Actually, that reminds me of a story from my last workplace. So I used to work in a co-op in my town, and it's TCL. Oh yeah. But immediately forgot what I was saying like 3 minutes earlier. Right, hang on. 3 to 4. 4. Immediately forgot what I was going to say earlier, but no, that reminds me of a story from when I used to work at this co-op in my town. I don't work there anymore, and I think that's all I... Huh? What? Alright, hang on. Okay, it's being fussy. I understand. Oh, wait, no, it's because there's a 4 and a 5 already exist. I'm so good at remembering things. Alright. Story I was gonna tell. So I used to work at a co-op. I don't work there anymore. That should tell you everything. But especially over the summer, I got stressed to high hell working there. Like, you know the kind of self-checkout, you know like the cigarette kiosks that have the self-checkout terminal right there? Yeah, it was like that, and it was such a nightmare to get that shit working. But, yeah, no, so it's how I found out that, like, if you get stressed enough, your jaw can, like, lock up. And we didn't know what it was at the time, of course, because, well, I don't know, it was like the first... Maybe it sounds bad of me to admit, but it was like the first time in my life that I was, like, genuinely stressed out of my mind. But, like, I was just like, hey, I don't know what's going on, but, like, my teeth are moving back. Kind of like how they are now, actually. I'm a nerves. But, yeah, it was going on for like a while. We couldn't figure out what it was. So eventually we booked an appointment with an orthodontist. And, like, he was talking about, like, it's like, well, like, depending on what it is, we can do corrective surgery, we can basically break the jaw. And, oh, no, sorry. It's not self-checkout kiosks for cigarettes. It's like, I was working on the cigarette kiosk, and then the terminal that I used to control the self-checkouts was also there. So, like, if anything went wrong, I would be accessing those machines from there. And the machines that we have in that co-op are very bad. They're very bad. Like, because of how the scales work. Like, if the way it works is, like, because the scales are, like, so ass, you have to keep adjusting it. So, like, basically every time someone else would start a new order, the weight would be an input wrong. And it would be like, ah, I don't know what this is! You've gotta help me! And I was like, for fuck's sake, fine. So it would be like me there on that cigarette kiosk, serving people, of course, but then also dealing with all the self-checkout crap that I could work from there. Having to get out from the kiosk to do all the self-checkout crap that I couldn't access from the terminal. And then anything else they wanted me to do on that day. So it was all, you know, like 5,000 things at once, it felt like. But no, getting back to the story. We were there in the orthodontist's office, and he was just like, yeah, no, like, depending on what it is, we may be able to do corrective surgery. We can crack your jaw and, you know, put it back, and I was like, I really don't want that, I really don't want that. And I think I was literally there in the chair talking to the guy. I think he just brought up like, oh yeah, how much stress have you been feeling lately? And I was like, oh, a lot. And he was like, there it is. That was it. It was just because I had experienced so much stress, my jaw was like misaligning. And there was nothing else to it, which, you know, I'm glad about. Didn't really want to get my jaw broken. But, no, it's, unfortunately, like, knowing it happens doesn't make it go away. I still get it from time to time. Like I said, I've got it now because of nerves, but, yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Besides that. But, no, it's just another thing. Hey, did you know stress makes your body really bad and awful and not work? Yeah, it's news to me. And then, when your body doesn't work, you know what happens? You know what happens when your body doesn't work? You get stressed. It's a very well thought out biological system. When you get stress, your body stops working. When your body stops working, you start stressing. Yeah, it's a real fun experience. Honestly, we did a Streetcar Named Desire for English in college, and I just want to say, like, you know, Blanche had the right idea. Hot baths really do just kind of remove the they remove the trauma from you like a black sludge coming out of your chest or something. You just get in that and it kind of just melts out. But yeah. Alright, what do I want to do from here? Probably make the rest of the kitchen, that would be a good idea, huh? Okay. No, but all that to say, I hope your jaw's doing okay. The idea I had with this was a case of these are moving on track. The hot dog, the source cute hot dog moves on track, goes around, and then falls into this hole. And I'm gonna be probably like the next stream I do, I would like to make the art of a shall we say certain friend of mine, mouth wide open, hot dogs falling in. You'll understand, I think, when you see the visual. And then the hot dogs are just gonna loop back around, like kind of out around the map, and just trying to figure out where to. Yeah. I think I'm gonna section this bit off. It's a bit further. By the way, if the music selection seems a bit limited, that's because it is. I didn't really throw together a big playlist before this, but I do take suggestions. They won't show up like right away, but they'll be on like future streams and stuff. Anything in the line of like, you know, video game beach music and similar. Video game beach music and similar is always good. If I can find it, actually. Oh, the music's. No, you're right. I'm enjoying it too. It's good music. I just want more of it because Like the way I'm playing it right now, I just have it on. I just have Windows Media Player open on shuffle. I've only got about 1, 2, 3. Okay, about 16 songs. But since it's on random, it might end up playing the same one a bunch of times. And of course, if you have a lot of songs, that problem kind of deals with itself. Plus, I do need more music. Thought it was Andromeda by Gorillaz. Yo, wouldn't it be cool as fuck if the Gorillaz were on a plane that... Wait, no, I can't say that. I'm... Okay. I say... Okay, you know what? For future reference... I can't put that there. For future reference, I said nothing about the Gorillaz getting in a plane crash. That sounds really fucking bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Was it? Oh my god. I'm like, is there a word for like a clairvoyant who... Maybe just like a regular psychic. I don't see the future, but I can see things that are going on, I guess. That, or I am just secretly really good at pattern recognition. I don't know. Literally called The Mountain? Yeah. That's the song when I climb the mountain. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, I need to switch this texture. This is, starting to confuse me real bad. God damn it. You click too quickly on Hammer and it just kind of opens up this, it opens up the Visgroup world, menu, which... I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm an amateur source mapper, but I have to admit, I haven't had to use the Visgroup menu once yet, I don't think. Actually, maybe that's a lie. I think I had it... I think I was using it for some ladders that I was making. So I could be lying to you all, and if that's the case, you could hit me with a really big hammer. Ice Spice did a song for the most recent SpongeBob movie. You know what? I think I remember that. Hang on. New SpongeBob movie. I'm looking this up. I just put new SpongeBob. Search for SquarePants, right. Okay, that just sounds like No SpongeBob Day, but in reverse. New SpongeBob Ice Spice song. They made an Ice Spice fish. Hang on. I'm pulling this up, hang on. I've gotta, I'm sorry, hang on. I've gotta put Ice Spice fish on the stream. I feel like I'm gonna faint. Where is it? This is awesome. Whoops. Nice. It's pretty cool. I have kind of always digged Ice Spice's style, but the fish is very... This is Dominican SpongeBob. You're right! This is actually awesome. This is what I've been saying. What was I doing? Texture. Red? What am I trying to... Grid, that's the word. hell's going on with Source right now? I'm trying to like pull up there. We'll just use this. Yeah, this is fine. That's a bit better. I won't get like super duper confused now. So I'm trying to figure out how to do this because the idea is I wanted it sectioned off. Little window. He's watching over us like an angel. Yeah. Yeah. I wanted it like there. So there's like a. Oh, I have an idea. Maintenance office. That works. Where's? Do I section this off? Like down the middle bit to the left. I just do. Shit, I should do Buster Jam and chill. When that game comes out, I will absolutely stream Buster Jam when it comes out in full. I played the demo, that shit is bananas. It's so good. How can there possibly be so many SpongeBob movies? I don't know. Like, I haven't really been paying all that attention because, like, I got a well-known secret about me. My favorite movie of all time is the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, the first one, the only one Hillenburg worked on, which could mean nothing. But no, I genuinely think that movie is fucking amazing, and it's great. That being said, though, because of that, I haven't really cared to keep up with the other movies. I've played, like, the more modern... I've played one more modern SpongeBob game. I was thinking about this earlier when I was collecting music for this, because I was thinking, like, damn, I really gotta replay Battle for Bikini Bottom, it's such a good game, you know, yada yada. And then I remembered Cosmic Shake existed. Cosmic Shake is... it's a game. I didn't think much of it, to be... I don't remember if I even 100%ed Cosmic Shake. It didn't really grip me as much as it did, BFBB. Music working? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why music stopped. Scary. I definitely have to figure out a better media player for this music, so I don't have to keep maintaining it every so often. AI... Wait, what is this? I've never seen this class before. AI speech filter. Is that for, like, voice detection? I don't know. Anyway. Prop static. Where's that office door? I'm back. But just had to disappear for a split second. Where's the... There we go. Just wanted to crop it a little bit. Where's the office door? Where is the that office door that you see in every single TF2 map? It doesn't help that it's showing me like all of the back edges, like the cold back edges instead. Oh, damn. Dino eggs? Where'd you see dino eggs? Huh? What? Am I going crazy? Oh, sorry, I didn't read the... When you have a big fandom, what are you gonna call your fans? Dino Nuggets? I do like that. Dino eggs. Listen. I would love to call all of my fans eggs, but I think that comes with, I think some people might turn an eye, raise an eyebrow. I'll think about it. I don't think I'm gonna get that far, but you never know. Okay, let me think. Door. The door? Oh, that could be good. I might hold on to that more. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. All of the fucking doors. Oh, you can twist them around. That's good. All of the doors that we're looking at, they're all back edge. They're all just showing the back edge culling. I can't use this shit. Although now that I know these exist, ooh, I have an idea. I'd bring this up here. Because I've been meaning to have like those big maintenance doors for these, and I'm wondering if I can just swap the current thing out with them. They are a bit small, and they don't have a back to them. But I'm sure I can do something though. My awesome raptor shitlings. Maybe not. Maybe not that. I swear there was a fast shortcut for transfer. Control M. Okay. Alright, please work. Okay. Oh, here we go. If I say 4, way too big. Still too big. Just right. Yeah. A YouTuber once called Cosmic Shake an unemployment simulator. What does that mean? I'm not saying they're right or wrong. I'm not saying anything about that, actually. I just want to know what that means. Like, the Sponge is employed, I'm pretty sure. You know, I haven't watched SpongeBob in a long time. I don't know if he got, like, fired, replaced with, Has there been a modern SpongeBob? Has there been a modern SpongeBob episode where all the members of the Krusty Krab get replaced with, like, Gen AI? Or did they... I guess technically they already did that like a long-ass time ago. They did that when Hillenburg was alive. Damn, maybe he... visionary, he knew what was coming. That might be good as it is. Yeah, I just gotta make everything fit. That's better. See that? I know people always say, do your sketch layers. You can make it look good later. You know, do your sketch layers, do your terrain, do whatever, and then texture it later. You can make it look good later. I kind of... I don't disagree with it, but I also don't 100% agree with it. Because I find that, like, when you add detail in, all of a sudden, things can make a lot more sense. I think it's good when that... It's good when things make sense, don't you agree? Then again, if you like things making sense, if you like it when people say things that make sense, why are you here? Why are you watching me? It's because you're insane and you love me? No. When they were talking about Cosmic Shake unemployment, they were specifically referring to playing as Patrick! I got no fucking idea what that means. I gotta replay Cosmic Shake, dog. Just SpongeBob. So is this map supposed to be a big hot dog restaurant for mercenaries? Kinda. But also not really. I think... Oh, if there was a cool little place to sit by, I would do that while I explain this. So, the direction I'm doing for this map... it's inspired by my friends, who I love. But specifically, there is an in-joke that we have that started when we were all playing Drug Dealer Simulator 2 together. And our good friend had named it after himself, and we all went along with it. We were all, you know, the cronies of his drug dealing organization. And that kind of just kept making its way into our stuff, and we just like look, because we liked the bit so much, we were just like LARPing as one big organization under our boss. So I'm kind of making the... Hang on. Yeah. Okay. So this map is just kind of becoming that. Where it's like, it's gonna be a big entertainment center as a front for the organization. I do want to make, later down the line, I do want to make a genuine, like, big factory type of map. Do you mean schedule, or is it? It's literally called Drug Dealer Simulator 2. It's good, it's good. The money laundering map, God. I guess so, yeah. Although you could also just argue it's like a source of income. But though, what I wanted to do, I wanted to make it so that the 4 zones around this map, which I haven't decided on a name on yet, working title, Cirno Central, because I like Cirno of Touhou Project fame. Originally I was gonna just make it like themed around that in the same way that like Ethosaw features a lot of stuff he likes in his maps. I just kind of expanded from there, but I'm still gonna try and like inject that in somewhere. But yeah, that would be good. Just trying to think. Okay. Yeah, you know. I'm gonna be honest, like, of all my friends, except maybe you, Cass, you are far more pure-hearted than I am. When it comes to slime girls, all my friends think I'm the one who likes them the most, and they're not wrong, but I don't think... Oh, good point, actually. I will work that... Well, I mean, that's kind of a thing, but it's also like I'm theming them after my friends. But no, you've got a good point there. I will keep that in mind. Cerno's Dog Emporium. Why is this not lined up? What am I doing wrong? Is this lined up? Yeah. Hide this. Hide my back edge colleague of shame. I can work on it later, really. What was I saying about slime girls? My friends don't think I'd be the one to like them the most, but then when it actually comes to slime girls, I don't think I would actually like them very much. Like the texture. I sell a lot of slime stuff at my workplace, and I really don't like it. Sensory stuff, I guess, but it's also, I don't like having to deal with it. Bring that down here more. What kind of hot dogs would Cerno serve? Okay, first off, yes, she would call them glizzies. You are right. Cerno and Wriggle and Rumia would all call them glizzies because they are fucking 12. I guess. What have I done? Oh god, what have I done here? There we go. I want to say Shono would just serve them frozen. I don't think so. I think she would. I don't know. It is important that you headcanon, if you wish, that your favorite character can work a grill. I think that is very good and a necessary thing to headcanon. Back up be damned, my girl can work a grill. This sounds more like cold than hot. But you know what? I can't argue with that, actually. That's good. I don't... Yeah, Now I'm just thinking of, like, what would a cold dog taste like? Would they be, like, nice? This is coming from the girl who likes her tea iced cold. Like, I never have to reheat my tea because it'll just be, like, cold as fucking ice, and I'll just be like, yes. But, now I have to wonder, like, if you just, like, take some, like, cooked sausage out the fridge, like some cooked bratwurst or something, and then you just put it in a bun and eat that, maybe with some ketchup. I'm gonna be honest, that doesn't sound too bad. Why do I get the feeling that this isn't looping correctly? It definitely is. We just keep getting both Daemon X Machina tracks back to back. That's what I keep saying. If you got good music that would fit, please, please, please give me your music. But I will say, doing this and then like finding music that is good and nice. A long time ago, when I was just a kid. Still am, really. Or rather, I'm still like this. I didn't listen to, like, that much music made by people for the sake of making music as... not as a product, but you know what I mean, like, making music for music's sake. I listen to a lot of video game OSTs, which... Moral of the long story short. Moral of the long story made short. Listening to video game music is good. But I remember, like, dealing with people who were just like, well, that's not real music. I'm just like, what do you mean? Then again, I definitely think, if I'd grown up, like, listening to, like... If I'd grown up, like, watching Kerrang! On the TV, that definitely would have, been... a life-altering experience. One that I would have definitely welcomed in hindsight. But, you know, you can't have it all. Could be nice on a hot day if you're desperate. Damn, you're right. I think I already ate all the cold meat in the fridge like a week ago. We had, yeah, no, I did. I had sausages and egg. Yeah. Come back, I miss you. Let me vomit them back out. That's horrible, actually. How do you do windows and shit? Windows that look good, I mean. Because I'm remembering there's, I should probably actually, like... I think I'm thinking of, like, a very specific part of Achievement Factory. Like, TF2 heads in the chat, if you remember Achievement Factory, I'm giving you a big kiss. If you want it, I mean. But, there was an office in that map that I think had a big window sort of deal. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Oh, there we go. Can I be honest? I hate YouTube live chat automatically starts on, like, top chatters. Like, it starts by filtering, like, a lot of the messages, and it's just so stupid. I want to see everything. Everything forever. Or whatever. Whatever, man. Why is that? Huh. Never mind, I think I'm just going crazy. 316. 316. And then 266. Yeah, that'll be a good window. There we go. No, I know that one. Want the other one. I'm gonna very quickly run off. You know, I spent like a lot of time fretting over getting this ready. So much so that I didn't even think to actually prepare. I didn't think to get my drinks out. I got like 2 monsters for this because I thought I was gonna lose energy like immediately. But no, I've actually been going for like almost an hour and a half already. Like we're almost. My goal for this was like 3 hours, so like I would end at like 10 p.m. But like we've been doing good so far. So I'm just gonna quickly run and grab my drinks out the fridge. I'll BRB. Where's... Alright, I'm back. I got my drinks. Really quickly, I need to look at something. Just looking at work for tomorrow. Damn. Jesus Christ. Just looking at work, looking at my work for the upcoming week. They are working me to the bone. I'll survive. I'm good at my job, I think. If anything, this is at least up to my mood. So I think I'll be able to survive. You know what else you could use on a hot day? Check this shit out. Oof. That's the good shit. Right there. Ah. Mmm. Right. Never tell which way around. You know, I was talking earlier about how I should have started by doing something a bit less ambitious. I wanted to make a TF2, like an MVM map for a while, because I've been big on MVM for like a good while. Like the, because I've been doing a lot of potato.tf events, because they have one like every... Actually, I should have thought to check and see if they have another April 1st one coming out. I haven't seen anything about it, but I'll check after. Keep it on for the time being. There we go. You imagine going into like the back of a restaurant or something. Fancy restaurant. I don't know what it sells particularly, but You go into the back, like where the manager's office is, and you just see them like. Why is this not aligned? Why are you? Give me a minute. What is? Why are you? I don't know why this shit always ends up off center. It's so funny. What is wrong with you? Why are you half of a hammer centimeter misaligned? Whatever. But no, imagine going into like the back of a restaurant in the manager's office and you just see them like guzzling down food from a chute. I don't know about you, but that would make me want a managerial position. I think I see like someone getting the food chute. I see someone getting the. Oh, goddammit. What was the. This is gonna annoy me now because I can't remember the name of it. What was that one manga with like the bug people who rear humans and like feed them the ice cream? You see someone like on the ice cream. You see like. You see someone like feeding from the ice cream chute, and all of a sudden you're just like, "Damn! I wish I could be a manager. If it means I got that, yeah, hell yeah." I think I really want ice cream right now. Why can't I select? Thank you. Ah. Why is it? You see this, right? The door is invisible. It's not visible on this lower screen. That's bizarre. Whatever. I don't need to do anything with that. I can just wall that off. You know, this has got me thinking. I've never had a hot dog with melted cheese on it. That sounds like it would be really nice. Alright, I think that's good. I should probably find a way to make a ladder. Actually, I want to see that hatch door that I found earlier. Where is it? It was up here somewhere. And it does have both ends. I don't know if I could stretch this down a little bit. Oh, wait, I could just use two. What am I thinking? Here. If it's already open, no one's gonna notice that the doors probably would be too big to actually close on each other. Every type of hot dog's German style. That's the one with like the bratwurst, right? German style hot dog. Oh, holy shit. I'm looking at like pictures. That looks pretty good. Is that the Deutsch dog? Hot dogs that have cheese in them. I didn't think dogs could have cheese in them. Maybe I'm a bad person. One thing I will say, I always wanted to try chili dog. We don't get them around here. Anywhere around here that does like dogs is usually just a sausage and a bun and that's it. Like nothing else, except maybe onions if you want them. But no, I want a chili dog so bad. Cheddar cheese filled sausage. Hey, that sounds nice. I think it sounds nice. I would try that. Like, like, all things considered, what's the difference between having cheese on the dog and then having cheese in the dog? At the end of the day, you're putting dog and cheese in your mouth at the same time. Chili's not so difficult to make. No, you're right. It's just nowhere around here serves it for hot dogs. Like, you're right. I should be making my own chili and putting them on dogs. Hell, I might do that in the summer, actually. What was I doing again? Bit smaller. Yes. 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 Oh wait, this should be the other way around. Because the hinge is there. Oh dear. Oh bother. There. No. still a bit, but still a bit fucked. Hang on. Oh wait, no, the hinge is... Oh, the hinge is good either way. I literally just didn't notice. I'm so smart, you have no idea. Hey, I mean... I'm down to receive that. Like, there's a lot of stuff I've been meaning to make, over the summer, like... I think roundabout last year, like, just at the tail end of summer, a friend of mine gave me their gumbo recipe, and I feel really bad that I haven't actually recreated it, because, like, oh my god, it tasted so good. I genuinely was, like, chasing him up afterwards, just being like, hey, do you have any left over? Do you have any left over? Please? It was so good. It was so intense. It was super salty. It was so nice, though. Local white woman learns that soul food is good. What else was I thinking about? If only I could remember it. I mean, it's only my brain, isn't it? Where do I go from here? Yeah, I think if I just keep doing the walls for now, I will remember. Or I'll get a better idea for what should go where. I think the thing about doing that kind of thing, my whole family, we all have very different palates. But then again, that just means it would be a great excuse for me to learn to make food myself. Because, you know, I should have been making food myself this entire time. There was like a brief stint back in, back when said friend was like around in my town still, and we made like we would go around like with our friends and do like what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Not hot pot. What's the word? The one where you like you all bring something. And you kind of all put it together. There's a very specific word for it. It's gonna piss me off if I can't remember what it's called. Potluck! That was it. Yeah, no, like, we used to do potluck with some of our friends. And I always got put on dessert duty. But, oh god, it was really fun doing that shit. I think the good thing about desserts is, generally speaking, you can't go wrong. Yeah, potluck, that's it. I was getting hung up on the word hot pot. I was like, okay, it's pot it's something pot. Aligned properly. I was always on dessert duty, but the good thing about dessert, at least in my opinion, you can't exactly go wrong with it. Like, you can get a bunch of different stuff that's like kinda related, and so long as you throw them together in a way that doesn't completely make one thing overpower the other, it's all very good. Like, I remember, oh god, what was it I made? I had taken like ice cream, waffle cone like pieces of waffle cone, just a bunch of stuff, like pieces of waffle cone, pieces of like flake. It was very nice, just like a mishmash of like the thing, like I know how to explain it. You know the trope of like, oh, I like all these things, so I put them together, but then it turns out it's bad because all the things you like are very different and they don't work together. Making dessert is like that, but you can do anything. I think is a good way of describing it. I gotta do more bacon as well. I always say I gotta do more of this, I gotta do more of that, and I'm not wrong. I just you know. Oh, that goes. Oh, God damn it. Okay, I see. That's in the right place. And then... move that on over there, yeah. Oh, yo, exciting news. Well, not potentially exciting news. I've been alerted to another game that's coming out. Who's looking for voiceover? So I'm gonna try and shoot my shot. Like, a friend of mine sent it to me this morning, literally this morning, before I'd even woken up. But obviously because I had this planned, I was just like, okay, I gotta go to do this though. But no, yeah, that's gonna be exciting. I think it's a wizard type game. Let me think. Alright, general layout's good. So I think now I can just work on reconnecting all the hot dog track to heaven. If I just loop it around like this, it should be fine. Thing is, I'm gonna have to make a lot of fucking hot dogs for this. Okay. 5 to 6. 6. 7. Funny number. You know, I gotta wonder how 6, 7 became... Hang on, I'm gonna cough. Fuck me. I gotta wonder how 6, 7 became popular with kids. Not because I think it's like a joke of low quality or anything. I mean in the sense of like, it started as like a basketball joke. How did the kids learn about it? Not saying that kids don't watch basketball, I just mean like, how many of them are watching basketball? I mean, that one kid who shouted it at the thing obviously liked basketball. I think that kind of just shoots my entire question in the foot, don't it? How many kids are into basketball enough to make 6, 7 a thing? Answer: enough. I think it's 6, 7. How far are we fallen? I don't hate it. Number jokes have been a thing for like ever. I don't just mean 69. Like 69 and 420 have always been a thing, of course, but like we were just talking about SpongeBob earlier, and it's just like, you know, I just thought of something funnier than 24. 25. It was like, we quote that. Still, I quoted that at like, I quoted that on New Year's Eve of 2024. I still remember. Yeah. Maybe 6 or 7. Ugh. I haven't built it yet, but I think the idea I'm gonna have is just like a furnace with all these coming out. It's like I said earlier, like that episode of SpongeBob with where the Megacorp takes over the Krusty Krab, and they just got like that horrid machine spitting out like gray paste. Why isn't... Okay. Let me just... I need to check the music for a second. Give me a minute. Okay. I think I figured it out. When you open Windows Media Player and you select random... Excuse me. When you open Windows Media Player and you select random, it doesn't play songs at random. It plays all of the songs in a random order, and then if you start again, if you loop it, it plays it in the same order that it just did. Not truly random. Which is bizarre. Right. Oh, looks good. Art back. I gotta play. No. I was about to say I gotta play Bart Bash on stream. I've seen Bart Bash players. I would get completely cooked. I would get put in a fucking clip compilation, dude. I wasn't there when it started. I wasn't able to capitalize on it. Well, actually, no, even if I was there to capitalize on it. Have you seen those videos of, like, people doing, like, the fucking camera spin to, they're like the camera spin that, like, lets you stay on the wall and shit? I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that in a million years. That being said, all the edits I see are very funny. Because I am a very... Random equals funny never went away. It just kinda changed into edits of Bart Bash with 5 billion different sound effects. Where are you going? I don't know. Okay, that's... Hello? We gonna be looking into getting a different media player. What is this shit? I shouldn't have touched it. Everything was working fine. Give me a minute. Just gonna let it play and just see if it keeps actually working. And if not, I'll... Well, that's what the next stream is for, isn't it? Always improving. Why is that? There we go. There we go. Perfectly compliant. I'm gonna have to change it anyway because it's in the wrong spot. That's just the way the cookie run That's just the way the cookie run oven break crumbles, dog. Are you actually good at Bart Bash, Cats? Are you actually? Question 1, are you actually able to pull off those like that whack ass shit that I see? And 2, is it anything like Dead by Daylight? Because I mean that's, you know, I played Behavior's one good game. I say Behavior's one good game. I played Monkey Quest as a kid and I loved that shit. I'll have to watch you sometime. That's, I'm very impressed. Oh my god, wait, you're correct at Bart Bash? Oh my god. It's DBD in the most bare bones. So how DBD really should be. DBD is... I want to say DBD is like Bart Bash if you mixed it with Destiny 2 in the sense that there's just so many mechanics and bloat. That being said, I have been kind of been wanting to play DBD again. I played a Mean Dredge back in the day. I love that guy. He's made of meat. Like me. Right. Bring that further up. So I gotta make a furnace type of thing. I don't think there's any props for furnaces, but I'll very quickly check. Save me some time, hey. Oh, you know what? If that was open, that would be a really good prop. Sorry for the burp. Behavior's one good name is Naughty Bear. Cass, I'm gonna ban you from the stream. I'm gonna time you out for 1 billion years and then come to your house and strap you to the wall with, like, duct tape. They made a serious Sam roguelite? Actually didn't know that. No, I didn't know for the longest time that they made Monkey Quest. Because it was published under Nickelodeon, and I didn't know any better. I just kind of assumed that it was Nickelodeon themselves that developed it. Like, I didn't know what a developer was back then. I didn't know that people made video games, and they... Oh yeah, of course you'd like that. I didn't know that, like, people actually made video games. I just played them, because I didn't know anything. I know nothing! Set up to 39. But no, like, I played the shit out of Monkey Quest when I was a kid. Of, like, the main quest line, like, the temple shit, I never actually beat the Shadow Vespid rematch. Huh, nice. Yeah, no, I never beat the Shadow Vespid rematch, but specifically because I was a very young kid. I was only allowed to be on the computer for a certain amount of time, and I don't think I ever actually reached the physical entrance to the dungeon because it was so far in the temple. I think I only had, like, I want to say, like, 5 to 10 minutes. And, you know, you give me Monkey Quest now, you can't because it's shut down now. I could probably get there in, like, 10 seconds. But no, I never got my helmet. I never got my Guardian helmet. Which didn't really make any difference anyway, because I was a vain as hell child. When I played Monkey Quest, I didn't wear a helmet. Because I didn't like that if you wore a head item, it would remove your monkey's, like, hair. They had hairstyles, I mean. So I deliberately handicapped myself because I wanted to look good. Like, I genuinely have been that petty about things for a long time. Where the fuck is... okay. There we go. Find the barb. Bart! Simpin. Okay. So, I won't compile this on stream. I'll test it out in my spare time to make sure shit's working, because the compiling is always the shit part. There was a time a while ago, I still have the log, the image of the logs on my computer desktop, where I wanted to compile this, and for some reason it wasn't working, so I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna take a break, I'm gonna ask for help on, like, Reddit, on our Hammer, and then I'm just gonna go and not touch Hammer for like 2 weeks. And then I saw the advice. I went onto Hammer. I tried exporting again just to see if anything changed. Worked perfectly. Just worked perfectly. And I had to reply to everyone in the comments just like, thank you for your advice, I'll keep that in mind, but it just decided to fix itself. I don't know what they want me to do about that. I have no control over... Hammer is possessed by like a very fickle entity. It just kind of does whatever it wants. And if there was a way to appease it, I sure would. I'm sure it would be a great work partner. But for now, it's the worst thing alive. You know, I say it's the worst thing alive. I've never actually sat down and used SFM for an animation. I've heard, I've heard nightmare stories about SFM. I used to make, renders in SFM, but I never made, like, an actual video. Maybe I will try that. I said I wanted to try animating again in, like, the summer, which, hey, we're in the summer now. Same way with video games. Yeah, I mean, like, that's kind of what it was, like, the helmets covered your hair, and it didn't really make a difference, because most of the helmets just covered your entire head anyway, so... But... yeah. Play Bart Bash while it compiles. It doesn't take that long. Although... maybe it's because I hate the fact that it's a genuinely licensed game. I would rather play Bart Bash than SpongeBob Tower Defense. I say that as if that is at all something controversial. No, it's not. Be fucking honest with ourselves. Let's be honest with ourselves. Anyone who actually played SpongeBob Tower Defense was doing it for the hunt, and that was it. That's why I was doing it. I had to do it. I only really wanted to do the pressure event. But no. Okay. This is looking nice so far. You see the kind of image I'm going for? There we go. That's an oven, alright. If I saw this thing in real life, and I press the button on it, yeah, out comes a perfectly formed hot dog. Just gonna write something down while I have the chance, while I remember. Alright. think throughout all of this, I really am just gonna have, I'm gonna have like so many, over the next work week, I mean, I'm gonna have so many hot baths, I'm actually gonna dry out. But I deserve them because I am the queen. I deserve to be awesome. I deserve nothing but royal treatment, which is why I'm working in retail. I'm royally screwed over. Heyo. Oh yeah, I guess I'll have to. There we go. It's a bit more concealing. I think I can just get the walls done. This is everything I really want. For the kitchen itself, at least for the time being. That's good. Once I do get to the you can make it look nice later phase, I will come back to this show, start adding like what's that one? I don't remember if it was a poster in a TF2 map, but like that, maybe it's a false memory, but I remember I remember like a sign on the wall that said like 0 days since last accident, which I'm trying to remember if that was actually a thing in TF2. Or am I just thinking of The Simpsons again? At some point I gotta show the Homer Simpson necklace I have. That's borderline. That sounds psychotic to say out loud, actually. I found it at a Comic-Con. It's just a necklace of that episode where Homer wears the muumuu, the pregnancy clothes. It's just that. It's Homer in the muumuu. Alright, why aren't you aligned? What is... Oh, just stretch it out. Yeah, there we go. Duh. Oh no. Why are you doing that? Fun thing about Hammer, one of the funnest parts is when you go back and you realize that for some reason, all of your walls and shit, all of your brushes have become misaligned with the grid. And not in a way that makes sense either. I'm pretty sure I have it on like... Yeah, I have it on minimum, like, or rather, like the maximum degrees of variation in the grid. And it still just ends up slightly out of place. Like, props I understand. They don't have scale most of the time. You can't, whenever you try and resize them, they just move. That I understand. But brushes? I don't... Ugh, good stretch. It's brushes I don't get. No, but I think I will add a sliding door here at some point. Don't like that his eyes follow the camera. Alright. Another hours to go. But I think I'm done. I'm as done with this bit as I want to be for now. I think I want to start working on the next bit. The problem is I don't know what a lot of these are gonna be. I already know the next bit that I want to make is shopping. Well, at some point. Gotta do some job search and stuff, so I'll be going. But I have you stream running on my phone. Hell yeah! Glad you could make it. Good luck with the Glizzy factory. It's not a factory, it's a restaurant. They're mass-produced from a machine with love. They're mass-produced as a gray sludge and spray painted over with love. Where's the love? Alright, The problem with the idea of the shopping center that I have is I don't know how to lay it out. I haven't drawn anything up for it. I have a vague idea, but I don't know how well it will be, how easy it will be to implement in right away. But hey, that's why we do this shit. This is what we do. This is who we are. Where's the... There we go, that's aligned properly. I think I will have to make this pool smaller overall. Give me a second, actually. Not using that one, I don't like that gif. I'm finding a hot dog. The hell is that? Oh shit, I guess I'm going with this. I guess I'm going with this GIF. What the hell's this? What is this? What is this? There we go. I don't even know. I don't even know, dog. Right. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely make this pool smaller. With how with the size of the things, unless I like put something in between, which I might have to. I think I'll probably end up resizing it off stream. I just want to like actually work for the time being. I can work out all the kinks in my own time. All this stuff is like too boring to look at. Well, you know what I should be doing? Yeah, it's fine like that. I think? I mean, it's aligned properly. I don't... Yeah, it is sticking out. I think I'm just seeing things. There we go. Right. So what things do they have in a shopping mall? A shop, I guess. It's like a monster of the night. Does anyone else, because I know we're all autistic here, or at least a scant few of you. You ever read about that thing that said that caffeine puts us to sleep? Because let me tell you, it's fucking true. I was preparing to watch something, I don't remember what now, it was a stream of some description, and I remember I went and bought like 3 Red Bulls. I drank one, immediately felt like I wanted to go to bed. It puts you to sleep, it does. Anyway, okay, I have an idea what I want. So, how big did we make that originally? 1290 by 1020. I want to make this a square. 12, so we'll make it 10. Well, I'll make it 1290 by 1290. Come on. Just let it slowly inch its way back over. There we go. So I think the idea I want for this is we're gonna make it a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kind of like octagonal square shape. I want it to look more futuristic, almost. I'm thinking purple. I'm thinking a lot of purple. Ross likes purple. I swear to God, if it says that there's an invalid vertex somewhere after I do the bare minimum, I swear to God, heads will roll. Yeah, like, you see what I mean? How does this... Okay, look, I've put it back to where it was. I think. Yeah. I've moved it back to where it was. Nope, doesn't like that. All of this is now an invalid plane, and for what, dog? Where's the check for problems button? See, this is its fix. Its fix is to make the fucking Tower of Babel. I don't even know. See, it would literally just be easier to make the floor out of squares and triangles. Because at least then I don't have to worry about it, like, exploding. Might do that, actually, yeah. So I want it to, let's say 967, 968. There we go. And my idea is if I just put this in the center, then I make the cross, then I make the triangles, it will work and it will be fine, and there will be no invalid vertex, and I won't rip my hair out, and everything will be good and fine and hunky-dory. Right? It gotta work. This song's making me really want to play Peak again. I've been sat like a crying dog outside of outside of the bathroom when you're taking a shit. Because I've been sat here waiting for the Peak update to come out. I'm sorry, I just realized that's a really insane thing to. That's a really fucking out there thing to say. But it's true though. I've been sat there like. Because I want the Peak update. I want that last biome. I didn't even get all the achievements. I still need to get help. Get all the cacti on me. And it's like the one achievement that I need before I have all of them. But then at the same time, it's also like the one I wanted. Like, I want the sun hat that you get from it. It looks so cute. Okay. Pull this down. Everything will be good. Everything will be fine. Yes. Yes. No. You. Are you fucking serious? This is what I keep saying. Every single rush ends up like a millimeter out of place, and it's. Is that not out of place? Oh, hang on. Where are you? Where are you going? Okay, you're in line. You're in line. Oh, it's the thing, isn't it? You'd think by now I'd be good at like identifying which wireframes are what. No. I don't know. Doesn't matter all that much. It's all gonna get a node drilled at the end anyway. That should be good, right? You're not gonna be upset over that? Are you, Hammer? No. I could have stood to make it a little bigger. It's alright. I think about it, there's a stream plugin I would really like to have that someone I watch on occasion uses, where it inserts chatters into the into the stream. Like they walk around for a bit. It's like based on activity. Like you type a message, you show up, and you know what I mean. I think that'd be really cute if I can figure that out. I should probably just ask them, actually. They'd probably be pretty chill about it. There we go. There go. Slot that in there, jigsaw puzzle style. Do you think John Kramer was right to kill all those people? I don't. What a controversial thing to say, huh? Oh, sorry, he didn't kill them. I forgot. Oh, you know what? This would be a good song for them all. I like... This is the ice cream theme from, Daemon X Machina, the first Daemon X Machina. I'm gonna tell you, I played through Titanic Scion. When I saw the ice cream bear in the demo, I was so fucking happy. Every other character is dead. Because it's, like, in the far future, so... You know, Rookie's dead, BG's dead, Johnny's dead, Grief... Well, we killed Grief. Everyone is dead. That fucking polar bear lives on. As he should. I think if I can get a general layout for this done, and then maybe paths between floors. I'm thinking like 2-3 floors. One up, one down. And one ground. That would like... Ugh, pardon me. That would help connect it to the maintenance tunnels that I had planned for the hot dog emporium. That'd be a good idea, actually. I'm glad I said that out loud. Y'all make a really good sounding board. Alright, that's... Ooh. I don't know how long I'm gonna need to make this. Compensate. I thought that would happen. Ideal. No. Okay, a better idea. Do that. And just move it down there. That's gonna end up some recurring number shit, so I might... It would probably just be easier if I do it like this after all. Just cut a bit off the walls. Yeah, that'll save me some, what's the word? Grief. How I pray it's just as simple. Sigh. should make like a... Oh, hang on. There we go. Yeah, that's good. And I think it's as easy as just copy-pasting the others on top of each other. I'll be honest. I'm getting kind of tired, and I want to prepare myself for tomorrow, so I'm gonna keep going just a little bit further. I'm just gonna make the 3 levels that I need for this, and then I'll probably start wrapping up. But no, we've done quite a lot today, actually. What have I? Okay. I don't usually get this amount of shit done when I'm working, because usually I get distracted. I think talking to people while limiting my number of things that I can be doing because I have to focus on stream. It's a boon. It's a boon. It helps. Wait, what am I doing? I can just... I can just do this. 201. Should I up it to 402? And then down to 603. My favorite number. It's not. You ever have a favorite number as a kid? Or is that literally just me? My favorite number was always 12. I liked how easily divisible it was. You can put that into, you can put 1 into it, you can put 2 into it, you can put 3 into it, you can put 4 into it, you can put 6 into it. You can't put 8 into it, but it fits very nicely at like 1.5. It's a very satisfying number. Can you tell that I am going completely mental? I'm talking about my favorite number. It's just how it is. Down here. No, bring it further down. Sorry, I'm zoned the hell in right now. I gotta go get another sniper for scale. Hey. Yeah, that should be pretty big actually. That would be good. Bump everything up by a hammer unit eventually as well. No. Where's the... trying to make a brush that's like actually close to the door, and it's just, I mean, everything. Right, that goes there. Yes. What the? Oh, it's... there we go. Actually, wait, hang on. That's... I could make it easier on myself and just texture this part of the... No, I should probably just move everything back a hammer unit. Annoying as it is. There. Sometimes in life you have to just make tiny adjustments. Alright, that's sorted. And now just the top, and I think they'll coordinate.
Why is that not aligning? Hang on. Wait, this is the bottom layer. What the hell am I doing? I can make a square. Actually, I'm just realizing now, why did I bother making the floor octagonal when I could just make them all square and just make the walls octagonal? Something to think about, I suppose. I never make things easy on myself, do I? I think that's what I mean when I say I'm always trying to push the boat out. I'm so obsessed with being good at stuff that I don't think to make it easier on myself at all. I have too much pride over doing a thing that I'm not even that good at. I think all that's left is to just bring all these up to the right height, just put a ceiling on top, and I think that'll be it. Scale Sniper, where are you? I need you again. I may raise the height of just this one, just a little bit. I want to put like a window overhead. I think that'd be a cute addition. Purple glass, maybe. I don't even know if places like this really exist. Like, are there places that are primarily like a pool or like a leisure center of some kind, but then they have like a shop, a restaurant? I guess I'm just describing like Six Flags, aren't I? Or something like adjacent. I don't know. I've never actually been to Six Flags. It's not a British thing that we get. We get like Flamingo Land and shit. Yeah, I suppose it would be like a Flamingo Land sort of. Well, no, Flamingo Land has rides. That's like different to a pool and a restaurant. It's got restaurants, it's not got a pool. Okay, I want to go back to Flamingo Land. This shit was fun. But that's good for now, I think. This is very Butlin. Ah, Butlins! You know, whenever I saw the ads for Butlins on the TV as a kid, I wanted to go so bad. The other thing is, when I was a kid, I didn't know Tenerife was just a place. I thought Tenerife was a holiday park. I think it's because we got ads for a Tenerife holiday park. So I thought Tenerife was the name of the park, not just a place in Spain. Yeah, I was a very smart kid. But, I think now that that's, sorted... I think now that that's sorted, I'm gonna wind stream down. I've done a lot today. I think. I want to say my holiday over there with a couple of photos would be pretty. Well, you know who to ask, eh? I wouldn't mind doing that. That sounds really cozy. But no, I think we've done a good bit today. I've been going for like just over 2.5 hours. I could not have done that on my own. Because I get distracted in like the first hour, 30 minutes to an hour. So I'm very happy that this has actually worked out. I'm really excited to keep going. Let me switch over to... damn it, I turned the thingy off. Hang on, let me bring Ice Spice Fish into the... There we go. No, it's just costs. Yeah, I'm always willing to pitch in for my friends. I'm probably... You know, all things considered, I'm probably too willing to give my friends money. Not saying you shouldn't, I just mean like... I just mean it's like, I'm just willing, I'm always the one who's just be like, oh yeah, I'll pay for that, don't worry. It's chill, it's chill. Do I have anything... I don't want to keep using the... I don't want to keep using the... The Weather Channel gif, the Weather Channel video. It's very ice drainy. Yeah. Hey, I'm your friend. How about this? How about this? We use this with my friend's cat that I made. This... Oh, yeah. Nope. Damn it. Yeah, I fucked up. Hang on. There we go, there we go. It's my favorite picture of my friend's cat. I just made a bunch of shapes out of them and this was one of them. That being said, thank you all for coming around. I'm really appreciative of what we've done. If you can keep keeping me in check, then like I do genuinely think this is gonna be a good thing that we can do. There we go. I just wanted to put the hot dog guy in as well. That's a great gif. I need to show everyone that gif. But no, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna go get in the bath and mentally prepare myself for like 30 hours over the course of 4 days. I'm not super good at work. Not to say I'm bad at the work I do, I just mean like I'm not I have way less of a tolerance ceiling for hard labor than a lot of people. I'm not great at it, so I'm gonna go like get in the bath or something. How do I wind down a fucking stream? I didn't think about this. I was just like, oh shit, they end, don't they? I'll figure something out. But, I have an idea. Give me a second. How's that? I will think about getting some more stuff, like a proper background, more music in the playlist, for a future stream. I've got all of next week off, which is probably why they're working me so hard this week. So, yeah, I'd like to do another Sunday stream, just hammer and chill. I think that'd be pretty good. But with that, I'm gonna wind the video down. Do I have any funny videos I can end the video with? Yeah, this'll do. Thank you for coming. I will see you all next week, hopefully. Bye-bye.
Steady, little pal. Steady, little pal. We don't know that for certain.